Happy Monday, everybody, and welcome to the vocal and pitch class. It is me, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and your friend, Joe Seeby. And today, we are looking at finding our true voice. What does that mean exactly? Finding our true voice. Well, I want to go back to when I was a kid and I would listen to records, and there was a lot of records I loved, and I loved the singers growing up. There was so many of them. It's just too many to name right now. So many influences. But the funny thing is about that, every time I would listen to those singers, no matter who it was, I would try to sound like them. And not singing it like me, I would sing it like them. I was trying to contort my voice so that I sounded more like them. And that's, that's wonderful when you're first learning style and, phrasing and vibrato, and you're trying to get techniques down. But there's a time and a place when you understand those techniques, and then you stop trying to emulate other people and you want to start sounding like yourself. Now, a lot of the times people don't like things about their own voice, and that is another reason why people try to emulate other people. And they could be missing out on what makes them so unique. That could make you famous, something that you're trying to run away from. Suddenly, once you embrace that, becomes your strong suit rather than some, something that you think falls short of your talent or your voice. And I was guilty of it as a kid. Like I just said, I was so guilty of that. I would always try to sound like other people. And what that does, the detrimental thing that has to your voice is you're singing all from here a lot when you do that, because you're contorting your voice to either sound more high-endy, you're forcing your throat to do something that it doesn't really want to do. It's like if you were, a violin doesn't want to sound like a trombone. A trombone's a trombone and a violin's a violin, and there's beauty in both of those things. So, you wouldn't try to make a violin sound like a trombone or any other instrument, but what it is, which is a violin. And a lot of people, are very not happy with them, their own tone of their voice, because they're not used to hearing themselves. So they try to sound like other things or other people. And that can really, long term, could really hurt your voice and hurt your throat, because you're singing from the wrong place. There's a guy, Tommy Kiefer, who was the lead singer of Cinderella, and he's, a solo artist now. But he had a lot of problems. He was developing nodes on his throat because all of his singing style in Cinderella was all this it was all like from his throat, and it wasn't really his true voice. Now, in some of the songs, his true voice would come out, but I don't know if you've ever heard Brian Johnson from AC/DC. He's got a really super high voice, and it's really kind of like whiskey soaked. And a lot of people in that time period were trying to emulate the sound of him rather than just being themselves, because that was the sound at that time. So a lot of people were always chasing things that were popular. And as a result of that, he ended up really having to get surgeries in his throat and couldn't sing for 2 years. 2 whole years he had to take off and had to go through rehabilitation. And it's just not a good place to get into. So you want to find your own voice. And, what does that mean exactly? Well, our speaking voices, right? Our speaking voices are not too far away from our singing voices. Because speaking, we don't speak in a monotone level. Everything we say is not like this. We do not talk like this. This would sound like a robot. So no one talks like that, right? We have peaks and valleys. We go up and down when we want to inflect something. Like if we're excited, well, oh my God, we talk up here. It's all like up here. It's all up here. And when we're sad or kind of reflective, we kind of come down here with our voice. And there's a lot of variations in our emotions, and the way we speak is so, unique. But we have inflection, we have question marks and exclamation points in our voices when we speak. And sometimes we're loud, and then other times we're soft because we're trying to convey a mood of maybe sadness or reflection. So with all these things in mind, singing's the same way. So if you're full at the top of your voice all the time and it's all from here, you're pretending you're someone else. You're not really being yourself. You can get the same message across without having to put all that energy here, right? There's different ways of doing that. There's a lot of there's a couple. Like when we sing, our whole body's our instrument, right? Like we're not just singing from here or our lungs or, there's a little exercise. I want you guys to put your hands by your stomach, and I want you to just do a light little kind of a baby cough. Like that. Ready? Do it again. Did you feel your stomach muscles moving? That's because that's where some of that power comes from, right? That little cough. Or even when we go, feel that. Everything is happening from our whole body. Our whole body's the vessel that we sing from, right? That's why I always say that in class. Your body is your instrument if you're a singer, right? When I play guitar, the guitar is the instrument. If I break a string, I can go get a new one. But if you break your vocal cords, you can't just go get a new one. You have to go through rehabilitation. You have to rest your voice, take some time off, drink a lot of fluids, get yourself, hydrated, and rest your vocal cords so that when they come back, you can actually sing. It's not like a guitar or like, an instrument. Something breaks, you get it repaired, and that's it. It's not that way with the voice. Our body is our voice. It's human. It's biological. So, when you want to sing high or sing falsetto, yes, you do use different places within your body to project those notes and hit those notes. But there are better ways of doing it than wearing out your larynx and your vocal cords, because you can do irreparable damage to your voice doing that. So, I'll show you a little technique. If you were yelling across the street to somebody, you'd be like, "Hey, Tom, how you doing?" Right? You're projecting your voice. But if you were to sing that, you'd be like, "Hey, Tom, how are you doing?" Now, I'm really pushing that, right? But I could do it lighter too. So with the same pitch, like, "Hey, Tom, how you doing?" I'm not pushing so much here, right? And that's kind of up here in my register. Now, if I was talking like this, like in this range, right? I'm not all the way up here. I'm not in here at all. I'm kind of all in here, right? Hey, it's not too far. See, it's not too far from my speaking voice. Hey, it's not too far from my speaking voice. Now, for an exercise, I want you guys at home to try just going, "Hey, what's up?" Right? And then go, "Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?" I don't care if, you don't have to sing anything melodic. You're just saying a word, but you're holding it out longer, and it's more, you're doing it more, you're not just saying, "Hey, what's up?" You're going, "Hey," hey, what's up? Or, hey, what's up? You know, it doesn't have to be no big diatribe and opera or whatever. But this is getting you in touch with your voice, and just experiment with that, right? So, hey, what's up? See, I'm almost doing airless right now, and almost falsetto, right? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? See, I'm just saying the same word over and over, but I'm trying it in different areas of my body, right? Hey, what's up? Hey, and I'm coming all the way down here. So, when you sing a song, instead of trying to sound like Chris Brown in that song, just sound like you singing the Chris Brown song. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, try these things I just discussed. Tell me how they go for you. Drop me a comment or drop me a call and tell me what you thought of this vocal lesson. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So until then, I love you guys. Be safe, be well, and I hope you enjoyed this class. All right, guys. I'll see you soon.